Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nerd Collision. I'm Eddie, that's Britt, and that's Brandon, and today we're going to be giving our spoiler review of Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 9, Piggyback. That was good. That was good.
Wow.
That was a good.
This little piggy with the market.
That was good, guys. Come on, that was good. That's good. We're having fun here.
Look at
That was good. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, guys. Now, this is going to be our spoiler review. So, if you have not been able to watch the finale episode of Stranger Things Season 4, that's okay. Pause this video, go ahead and watch that episode, come back here and listen to our review. With that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And this recap is being brought to us by CNET.com and it is written by Richard Trenholm. Now, we're opening this episode in Russia. And Yuri keeps stalling, literally, as he pretends to work on his helicopter, Katinka. Nearby, Joyce and Hopper undress in tandem, revealing the toll taken on Hopper's body by his stay in the brutal gulag. Yet, despite being battered, bloodied, gaunt, and shaven of head, David Harbour has possibly never been hotter? Having decided he's a curse on anyone who cares about him, Hopper still found hope in dreams of Enzo's breadsticks and lasagna, not to mention smooching Joyce in a Hulk Hogan t-shirt. In Hawkins, Nancy and the crew prepared their upside-down commando raid. It sounds so simple, right? Dustin and Eddie know they're decoys, but as soon as someone says, "We are no heroes," you just know they're going to pull some pretty heroic crap before the credits roll. As Erica, Lucas, and Max explore the creepy Creel house, Phase 1 begins. Except a passerby spots Erica, guiding Jason and his newly acquired handgun to the murder house on Moorhead. On the road, Eleven spots a billboard depicting a happy family and has flashbacks of her mother, Terry. If she can enter the minds of her mother or Billy in previous seasons, she realizes she can follow into Max's mind and face Vecna. It just means busting into a Surfer Boy pizza. Luckily, they have found Purple Palm Tree Delight. Now, the mind fight is on where Hopper gets through to Owen's assistant, who brings them up to speed on the danger in Hawkins. In their matching parkas, Hopper and Joyce realize they too can join the fight from where they are. It just means busting back into the Soviet jail. Luckily, they have a flamethrower. Are you ready for the most metal concert in the history of the world? Now, in Upside Down, Eddie discovers a demonic copy of his axe and rips into Metallica's Master of Puppets to draw a horde of demon bats across a hellish dark dimension. I love how it isn't just Eleven bringing her superpowers to the fight. The unique personalities of ordinary folk play a crucial role, as Argyle's pizza making and Eddie's shredding also help saving the world. You might be forgiven for forgetting Jonathan was there this season, as he's mostly been in the background of a show with so many characters, but in one of the season's heartfelt moments, he reconnects with Will. In another poignant moment, following Steve's speech about kids in episode 8, he shares another vulnerable heart to heart with Nancy in this episode. Oh, he's really going to die, isn't he? Now we'll go ahead and break right there. This is a really cool way to open the episode. And I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with the writer of this recap. I thought David Harbour was hot when he was bigger. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put that out there. And as far as them entering the Creel house, I just it just gave me bad vibes the whole way through. I knew nothing good was going to come from it. But what did you guys think about this opening of the episode?
your fucking penis already. Get this over with. Like, Steve just pretty much confessed his love for you. And you're like, you're still with Jonathan. Like, but now it's like, pick one already. Shit. I'm getting tired of this, Nancy. Just pick one. Just pick one and be done. But yeah, this was like the journey for many, like it would be like the last journey. And then, Joyce and Hopper getting it on. I think it was like a Church of Christ, you know. It's okay though. It's okay though. It's okay. But Hopper was mad when the phone interrupted, but that phone call was important. Leave it in your pants until you are safe somewhere. Leave it there. Leave it there. But yeah, this was phenomenal and like, you know, it's gonna be like someone's last. Like this is it for them. So let's do everything, to try to save the town. Town ain't worth fucking saving, but whatever. Let's just do everything to save everybody, save our loved ones, try to save the town. We're gonna go in guns blazing. And Steve's gonna be like, I love you so much. I imagine you and me in the heartbeat with our kid just rolling down the street, sipping on gin and juice.
Oh
But
shit.
it was just I just knew I had a bad feeling. I was like, somebody's gonna damn die, aren't they? Shit. Fuck. No. Like, and not everybody forgetting Jonathan in the season in the background. Shit.
See.
But I like Jonathan knew that, hey, this is my brother. My brother needs me, for whatever. I'm gonna be there for him. And it was just really sweet because you see Elle and them playing with pineapples on pizza. Like, who does that shit? And I'm gonna be here for you, Will, no matter what. I'm sorry, I was mostly stoned for the entire season, but I'm gonna be here, to talk and stuff. And that was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment. And then they're like, salt is ready. But yeah, you just got this feeling that shit, who's gonna die? And the metal playing was amazing because I like Metallica. So I knew
I do
exactly
too.
what song that was. So I was like, that is amazing. I wonder if they just got it from the record or if he could really play it, or like if somebody from Metallica came in and just started doing it. Like that would be so damn cool. But like it was awesome. It was awesome. It was tragic because you just had a gut sinking feeling like somebody ain't making it. But it was good so far.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Uh, Britt, how is that possible? Do you know how old the surviving members are? Can still play, Brandon. Play what? Bingo? Oh God! They can still play their songs, just like Brian still plays for Queen. Yeah, on the tape recorder. Oh shit! They can still do it. I'm not gonna take a jab at you, Brent, but I'm gonna inform the audience. See, Brent loves nostalgia, as many of us do as ourselves. However, Brent thinks that everyone still has their youth from whatever decade that they came from in the industry. They do not. There's a thing called time, and it happens, and it affects us all in many different ways. And most of those people, they have either tremors or they just can't be bothered to get up, and they'll be watching rewatches of I Dream of Jeannie. It's fine. Wow. It's no shit, and Golden Girls too. Hey. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and they can't play anymore. It's fine. I'm yes, they can. Okay, I'm sure they play for someone who's stupid enough to buy a ridiculous amount of ticket money, whatever the hell they cost these days. But especially when, girl, inflation, and two, there's panorama still going on. But it is what it is. That being said, let's go back to Nancy. Nancy, for now, first of all, Duffer Brothers, what are you doing? Because you know that that young man with the kind of Michael Jackson nose, he does. I believe he is dating that young lady in real life. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Did you get his permission before y'all did this? Because he probably told them, "Hey, I don't want that big-headed man with the bullfrog kissing my lady." I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want that bloke with the big bullfrog kissing my lady because he's British. She's British. Um, I don't know if that's a surprise to you too, Britt. He is British. Jonathan is British in real life. My damn Brit. Yeah, everyone is damn British. That is correct. Um, even Will is. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. But I just have to say, and Hopper, Eddie, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I did not. Now Hopper season one and season dose of Stranger Things. You know, he could call. He could call me up any time of the week, and I'll leave the key under the mat. But season three, I just wasn't here for it. Is not listen. The little chubbiness never hurt nobody. I'm here for it. But him and that mustache had to go. It looked like a giant roach on his upper lip, and I wasn't here for that. It was disgusting to me. And I'm glad, at least he's in rehab right now, rehab Russia, and he's getting his judge with his little white woman who steals from department stores. That's not. We're not gonna do that. We're not going to do that. We love Joyce here on this channel. Okay, we love an icon. Um, but that being said, child, wait till y'all get back to America because the last thing you want to do is get pregnant over there, and then you're gonna have all this bullshit. I don't know how it was with getting birth certificates back in the '80s when it comes to, you know, I'm just ranting. But at the end of the day, damn it, bitch, control yourself. Control yourself, mama. Go in the corner like everyone else did back in the day. Like, I can't be bothered with this foolishness. You guys are just horny bastards, and there's monsters out trying to eat your head off. What's wrong with you? Also, let's talk about the multiverse of madness moment with, what's his name, Argyle? It was like he was looking into the mirror. And that was interesting. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, it's like twin. Hey, that was cute. Um, and seeing 11 just again taking charge of these men, yes, and reminding the girls. Well, Will is one of the girls too, so I'm not gonna count. But it is what it is. Hey, listen, she can go within the pride. And if they try to bully him, she could just throw them across the street. It's fine, no big deal. Mike can't come though. Oh my God, he is just so idiotic. Like you could literally tell him flat, I'm a fog homosexual.
Whatever, and he's just gonna be like, "What? God damn, Mike is slow." Duffer Brothers, clean that shit up. Have him look it up.
Didn't they have the internet back then? Can he look it up at the library? Well, the library is probably like, I think that, we'll get to that later. But the point is that damn it, educate yourself, Mike. Listen, listen, listen. The programs didn't exist back then, but they're coming. And what you need to know is that your friend needs a lot of support, and you should give him a little peck just to boost his confidence. And I'm just saying, just give him a little peck on the cheek or maybe on the lips, and try it out. Try it out. If it's not for you, go ahead and be with Jada, and it'll be fine.
Absolutely, or no, a little smack on the ass between bros. Why not?
Exactly. No little cuddling in the bed, a little sensitivity never hurt nobody.
Yeah. Be a man with sensitivity. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right, Ralph?
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You tell him.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and go to the next part of this episode where we're running up another hill. Now, as Max listens to her secret weapon, Kate Bush, she and Lucas exchange cute notes. Then she turns off her Walkman. Phase 2 begins. But it doesn't work. 11 can see Max, but the guest of honor is a no-show. Max digs deeper into the taunting that Vecna aimed at her and faces her own emotional demons by acknowledging her darkest thoughts about her late brother, Billy. And she admits that her bravery and possible sacrifice is rooted in self-loathing rather than nobility. Finally, Vecna makes his presence felt by cruelly impersonating Lucas and then Billy. Meanwhile, 11 is already projecting herself to the Creel house, and then takes another step into Max's mind as she finds herself amid a memory of Max skateboarding. It's time for Phase 3. Max finds herself in Hawkins Middle School Snowball of 1984 as the Police's 1983 mega hit Every Breath You Take plays, just like at the moment when Lucas and Max kissed at the end of Season 2. Then there's a striking image of balloons bursting into a shower of gore as the school dance turns into something darker to the strains of Dream a Little Dream of Me by Ella Fitzgerald, the song playing on the radio when Henry Creel murdered his family. In the Upside Down, Robin and Steve and Nancy are all grabbed by choking tentacles as Eddie and Dustin go into battle. To help Dustin escape, Eddie heads back into the Upside Down for a sword fight with a swarm of demon bats. See, hero crap, called it. Now this next part is where 11 cuts in. Now, Lucas realizes he never wanted to be popular and normal, but his fight with Jason smashes Max's musical lifeline. Fortunately, 11 hits the dance floor just in time to face the demon she inadvertently created. The creature formerly known as Henry Creel regains the upper hand, crucifying 11 against the now familiar door of the murder house as Max is raised up to become the final sacrifice. 11 deploys her telekinetic powers, but her empathy for Henry. Unfortunately, it doesn't land as Henry doesn't blame the ordinary, mediocre man Brenner for turning him into Vecna. He blames 11. In a flashback, we see Vecna Henry 1 explore the Upside Down, a realm he sees as unspoiled by humans. He becomes the predator he was always meant to be, with the aid of the hideous Mind Flayer. It was always you, sobs 11 as she flashes back to the Mind Flayer's possession of Billy's form in earlier seasons, realizing it was actually Vecna seeking to open gates from the Upside Down. Whereas 80s pop helped Max escape Vecna, now it's Mike's words that are music to 11's ears as he finally says, I love you. With or without powers, she's his superhero. It's notable that this season is built around families and friends maintaining their connection to one another, no matter how far away they are. Things go wrong when characters stop talking, like Jonathan and Nancy, or Lucas snubbing the Hellfire Club, or even Henry Creel turning on his family. But Mike and Elle's love letters, Hopper's dream of date night, Max's notes, Mike calling to 11 as she in turn reaches out to Max. These are all people shouting their love for one another, refusing to let their connection fade. In an epic climax that will surely have everyone cheering, running up that hill swells as 11 blasts Vecna with her signature move. Joyce and Jim strike down the final Demogorgons while Steve and Robin hurl Molotov cocktails. And Nancy, she doesn't miss. But the victory is bittersweet as Eddie dies in Dustin's arms. The moment is a little undercut as more metal Eddie drifts away to the strains of Moby, but it's still sad. And Max, broken and blinded, dies in Lucas's arms, completing Vecna's quartet of kills. The words of the apparently defeated villain ring in our ears ahead of the 5th and final season. This is only the beginning, Henry Vecna warns Eleven. The beginning of the end. You have already lost. As the clock chimes, a terrifying vast gate tears open the town of Hawkins. What an ending! The villain defeated, but an even bigger threat looms. What a cliffhanger. Yeah, except there's still 30 minutes left. Now that's where we'll end that part of this episode. This was really a roller coaster of emotions to watch. The death scenes got to me a lot more than I thought they would. I had feelings that we were going to lose people this season, but still watching it was crushing and heartbreaking, honestly. Like I had to fight back the tears. But what did you guys think?
Man, I cried so many times. I'm
Yeah.
like, Dustin, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna try to be okay. Eddie's here dying. He actually died a hero. The hero bullshit he tried to do. Now he's dead, and then Max is dead. I didn't expect that.
Mhm.
I didn't expect like Max is blind, her bones are broken. You know, okay, they could shift everything back. She'll be okay. She'll probably get her eyesight back. But then she died, and I'm like, oh damn it! Like performances, Lucas. Oh my god,
Yes.
I felt that entire scene. I was like, oh, so we're gonna kill Max too? Oh, fuck you, Netflix. Like, really, we're gonna do this? You know what? Fuck you, Duffer Brothers. You know what? Who's the other producer? Sean Levy, fuck you too.
Mhm.
Like, you really had to like do all that. I was already crying with Eddie because I liked Eddie. But you had to do it with Max too? That's some bullshit. And you know it is. I was cheering for everybody, like, yay, Hopper Slade to Demi Gorgon. And, 11, finally hearing Mike saying, I love you so much. And then Will is watching, like, but Mike, I love you. But, like, it was too much. It was just too much. And then 11, like, I'm thinking she's gonna burn his ass. Like, bitch, what you gonna do? What are you doing? Okay, you got him in the air. You got him on his thing. Kill him. Kill him now. And then, they went and did the Molotov cocktails and stuff like that. And I'm like, yay. And I was like, oh, shit. Damn it. Why? Like, as I have said, and I'll say it like when it's done, when we get to the actual like finale part. But I'm gonna stop right there. It was just sad. I just cried. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just go right into it. Duffer Brothers.
Listen, I get it. The budget is high, and I'm sure these kids have contracts like NBA players, and you probably have to pay them a ridiculous amount of money. And they probably won't have to act ever again, even though I'm sure they like doing it. Here's the thing. You guys have a tendency to kill new people that you bring in since season two. Actually, yeah. Yeah, since season two, you guys have been killing off likable characters. You killed off what's his name from the Goonies, Sean. You killed Sean Astin. Like what you killed that damn fine Power Ranger man. Oh, y'all know the Australian man, Dacre, whatever his name is. Ooh, so fine. And then on top of that, you killed Eddie. I started to like him. And I just didn't get it. I'm like, why do you guys keep doing this every season? Is this your way of like picking and choosing between like someone that you've had in the long term and you want them to make it through the end, and then you're just like, well, it's either the new bitch or the old bitch. And they probably feel like it's okay to kill the new bitch off because it will not sting as much because you know, whatever. I just doesn't make any sense to me. Also love the little Terminator thing that they were trying to pull off with, like it was giving Judgment Day when Sarah Connor was shooting the T-1000 by the lava thing. When Nancy was shooting Vecna with the shotgun, that was sickening, burning him on fire. But the body, a lot of people have been missing this detail, disappears at some point. Vecna is not dead. I just want to make that very clear. Vecna will be back. And he will be bald and walking towards the girls with his big ass long claw and turning people into chop suey. But um, that's a battle in itself that we're just gonna have to dissect next season. Max, you stupid white girl. I don't know what is wrong with you. You literally now say no shade to you, girl. You can act, and I'm calling Max a stupid white girl, not you. Okay, just don't get offended. Um, but Max is dumb for trying to put herself out on the line. All y'all had to do was just go, hey, I have trauma. And he would have been like, oh my God, who do I choose? There's so much trauma and you know, oh my goodness, therapy. And he just would have been, he would have been so gleeful to kill all the girls, but he wouldn't be able, he just would have been distracted. And 11, girl, I'm gonna need you to do better. You need to stop being a punk ass bitch. Now, see, I was starting to believe in you, but then you let this big old Freddy Krueger looking bitch intimidate you. You just threw down a helicopter with two military grown ass men in it and blew it up to Michael Jackson's Earth song. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Girl, I'm gonna need you to be a bad bitch. I'm gonna need you to be ruthless. You should even give him a chance to monologue. Impale that man and be done with it. You say you love Mike, right? Well, let me tell you something. If you don't hurry up, Will's gonna snatch him right from you under your nose, and you're gonna be like, "Well, how the fuck did this happen?" And guess what? I'm rooting for Will. I hope that he convinces Mike to take a dip in the pool, and he just jumps in like a cannonball, and then you're just gonna be stuck in alone. So pick up the pace, Mama.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh man. All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and move into the finale of this episode where we finally figure out Vecna is not going to stop. Now, the last half hour is full of emotional payoffs with the gang emotionally reuniting amid the fallout. 2 days later, a 7.4 magnitude earthquake has rocked the town, killing and injuring dozens of people. To add insult to injury, the heroic Eddie Munson and Innocent Hellfire Club is blamed for satanic going ons. Still, at least Dustin is able to tell Eddie's uncle the truth, mostly. Having already saved the world, the gang volunteers to help the relief effort. Robin's crush, Vicky, joins her on PB&J duty, and it seems that the romance may be on the cards after all. Hopper and Joyce have a tearful reunion with Eleven, who searches a dark and empty mindscape for Max, who it turns out is alive but in a coma. Chillingly, Will still has a connection to Vecna Henry I after his possession in season 2, and he knows that the terrifying demon is hurt, but still out there. The hairs on the back of his neck stand up as clouds gather and weird particles rain down on the people of Hawkins, poisoning plants and opening a fearsome portal. This is a repeat of the moment in season 2, episode 1, where Will saw a vision of the mind flayer before it possessed him. Except this time, everyone can see it because it's actually happening. And so the stage is set for Stranger Things Season 5. And that's where this episode ends, you guys. This is a very chilling conclusion. I have no idea what's going to happen next season, but what did you guys think?
I'll say this first to Robin's crush. I like how they did the throwback to Molly Ringwald. I can't remember if it was like 16 Candles or if it was Pretty in Pink. But I noticed, because I watched those movies. So I noticed that. But everybody's reuniting. They're like, reuniting, and it feels so good. But Jonathan and Nancy can't just figure their shit out. Like, just break up already. Like, be done. Like, be done with it. Y'all said, are you okay? Are we okay? Well, yeah. No, you're not. You're lying. You're not okay. And talking about college applications and stuff like that, like, Jonathan ain't going with you. He's probably going to be, like, out in California, past the Dutchie on the left-hand side. That's all we want to do.
Can't pass no Dutchie, no honey.
Oh. I mean, point taken.
True. But still, I like how we're getting all this relief effort and everything. Just leave! Leave! Do you see what is happening to the town? Leave! I would have been like, I'd be like, bye, Hawkins. Nice knowing you. Let me go out to California where everything is, a little bit safer. We're going to Nevada, Arizona, somewhere where we ain't got to experience all this bullshit. Like, and I did like how Hopper and Eleven had their moment. Like, I get my dad back, and I get Joyce's mom too. So pretty much. So that's gonna be interesting as far as the dynamic. But see, here's what I want season 5 to start off. I want it to be like heal the world, make it a better place. But I want it like haunting. Like, there are people dying. And there's literally people dying. So, Duffer Brothers, that's an idea. Start it off with that, like, slowly. Don't do it like the original sound. Just do it slowly. Like, heal the world. And no, the world's going to need a lot of healing at this point. So, but as far as the future is concerned, because they're saying we're not getting it until maybe 24, which I can live with that because we're like halfway into like, actually no, I can't. We gotta wait 2 fucking years? No. Get your asses on it. Let us wait until 23. I'll be fine with 23. Like around this time, maybe y'all are filming now. Like, film now.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up. I'm not waiting another 2 fucking years. This was some bullshit. I understand because with COVID and everything, COVID is halfway over. Get your asses in that film studio, wherever you guys film at. Get to working. And hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm done. I'm done.
So, Max is alive. Great. She's nowhere to be found. Oh, what? Oh, well. So sad. Boo hoo. I'm crying. No, I'm not. Because, girl, why the hell would you be so stupid enough to, like, look, now look where you are. You're gone, girl. You're a gone girl. Literally, the movie. Gone girl. You're missing, and no one knows where you are, and you have Lucas here, combing your hair and reading you, lyrics from the Thriller album or whatever. And I don't get it. Like, girl, you put yourself in this predicament No, yeah, you made a sacrifice, and I get, yeah, I mean, if you want a smoothie or something from Dairy Queen, I guess you can get like a sundae or something, but that's as much as I can throw you because you were dumb enough to go back again into this bullshit. You know, the first time it hit you out of the blue, I'm not gonna fault you for that. But the second time, you voluntarily decided to do this shit. I thought they could have played that a little bit better, but I get it. You gotta have the drama and stuff like that. Now, there's some theories on swarming around online suggesting that Vecna is going to be using Max or something as like a catalyst for something, which is scary in itself. But I hope that it
Mhm.
doesn't come to that. I would
I
like to.
heard he was gonna he was gonna possess Will, like possess him for real this time.
Well,
Oh no.
well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think they burned out whatever the hell was left of the mind flayer inside of him. This little medium third sense he has of being able to tell who's alive and who's not. I guess that's just his gay intuition. But besides that, um, you know, the girls, they got a lot of things they got to do. First of all, why are y'all sticking around? There's literally cracks in the ground. First of all, love the football player getting killed. Kim, you
Yeah.
got exactly
Yes.
what your body ripped in half, and that's what you get, you stupid bitch. The girls tried to warn you, and you tried to fight that black man, and guess what? Black man came up on top. That is Idris Elba's acting son, and
Yep.
how dare you try to strike him down? And he came out on top because he's a bad bitch, and you
Hmm.
are dead with with your body split in the middle, looking like the crypt keeper. That's what you get. Anyway, Nancy, girl, why are you still with Jonathan? You know, Steve may work at the VHS store, but at least he's working. What is Jonathan doing other than getting high, bitch? He's not going to school. He's not getting an education of any kind, except, you know, types of weed. And, you know, they don't even have that recreational use yet. So,
Hey, he
girl,
can make a lot of money doing that though. Sell the
yeah,
weed, make a lot of
yeah, if
money.
it was today, it's yesterday over there. That means that his ass is going to be broke for the next what 20 30 years, bitch. Leave him, leave him, leave him. Okay, so get with big head Steve. You know, listen, he may have a ridiculously large forehead and a ridiculously large bouffant hair, but damn it, he loves you. He loves you. And you know, even if that Charlie, that bloke, if he doesn't like it, then you know what, he can go to Hyde Park with Adele. I think she's performing tonight. It's fine. It's fine. But girl, you want a man with ambition. You know, you got your little newspaper gig. You know, Steve is running Blockbuster. It's all right.
Yeah.
This is Nancy Wheeler with K19 News. Investigative reporter. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Exactly. And you know, poor Dustin. He was talking to that Eddie's uncle, and you know, he showed him his little, what was it, that little necklace, his pendant. That was really sad, and he gave it to him, and he's limping over. And I was just like, oh my god, he looks like a poor crotchety child. I was just like, oh, poor Tink Tink. It was so bad. Um, but you know, it was just given very Harry Potter. Neville died. Well, Neville didn't die, but Neville died trying to save us, and he was so great. And I was just like, girl, okay. I was looking at my watch. I was like, yes, very touching. All right, next. Like I was over that. Um, And Joyce, girl, your priorities are so fucked up, girl. You let Dick prioritize your children. Someone needs social services. Come take
Okay.
Will. No, come take
No.
Will away from her. Take Will away. She can't take Jonathan, but they can't take Jonathan, but they can take Will. Well, let me tell you something. Your mother is focused on one thing. Her mind is focused on big bellies and hairy butts.
God.
Now wait. She just went. I mean, it,
Oh my God.
also for 11's sake too. Like, not only did she find out that he was alive, but 11 can have her adoptive father back. She can have a
Yay! They're
man.
both ball together. Hooray! Girl. The point of the day is that these bitches are so stupid enough that they're willing to look into the distance while there's a big ass crack in the floor and monsters coming out trying to kill you bitches, and y'all are just going, oh look, snow. Ooh. I was just like, end it. End it. Get in the car. What are y'all doing?
Some
Do y'all have
people
a
love their
stapler or
town
something for
so
the floor? Because unless you
some
got one,
people love their town so much, Brandon, that they want to stay and fight for it. It's stupid,
what is there
but
to fight for? There's cracks in the floor.
Yeah.
Are they going to glue it back together?
Let's see.
They
super
said
glue.
22 deaths and counting. And counting.
Mhm.
Girl, I'm not sticking around.
No.
Call the Uber. Get the
Yeah.
U-Haul. I'm out.
You gotta give up the
Never
ghost
coming
at that
back.
point. Yeah.
Gotta give up the ghost. Ghost.
And this is why I'm done.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, with that being said, before we wrap up this episode, any other final thoughts before we head out?
Season 5 needs to start off with a haunting heal the world. And I don't know how big of a time jump they're gonna do, but if we're going to the 90s, that means everybody needs to just like, what are we at, 86? I'm guessing. Like everybody needs to be graduating at 1990, but then you're still gonna have everything right there. Okay, okay. But hopefully by season 5, Nancy would have like got some sense into her and went with Steve.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out. So that's all. But brilliant acting.
So, are they going to be doing the Rhythm Nation
Could
next
you
season?
imagine? Could you imagine?
We are part of a rhythm
We're going to get a lot of
nation.
Whitney next season. I can't wait for it.
Yeah. Will has to choreograph it though. That's the only way that's gonna work out, I think.
Oh, I don't think he can.
Duffer Brothers.
With that haircut, he needs to get
Duffer
one
Brothers.
booklet first.
Listen to us. We need a lot more black music because that has been taken over late 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we need a lot of Janet. You're going to have to do Michael. You're going to have to do When Doves Cry, do, or yeah, something like that. You're going to have to give me a lot of shit. I already know they're going to end up giving us fucking Madonna. You already know that's coming, I guess. Um, you just gonna have to give us a lot more. You gonna have to, if we're gonna go 90s, you need to give us everybody. You gotta give us Whitney Houston, late 80s, early 90s.
I want
You
I'm
got
featuring Will and Mike. I want that for him.
YMCA. Give us that.
My name is not Susan.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
Susan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're gonna have to give us a lot of damn for the soundtrack next season. Like you're gonna have to.
We
You're
were
gonna have to up the ante.
Mm-hmm. We were 1 year behind plot wise. We could have had, didn't we have almost have it all when he was crying in the car? We could have had that.
We could have.
Or
It's
so
perfect.
emotional.
Oh yeah.
I get so emotional, baby. Every time I think of you.
Or where do Broken
I
Hearts go? There's
Oh
just
my God.
so many hits.
Yeah.
Or I know him
Song.
so well, and Mike knows Will, and Will knows Mike so well.
Yes.
We don't
So
have to take our clothes off
Oh
to
shit.
have a good time.
Oh, copyright.
Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so with that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode of our review of Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 9. Please remember to like and subscribe, comment down below, let us know what you guys saw of this episode. Also, remember to click the bell button for notifications so that you know whenever we have new videos here on the channel. And also, please follow Nerd Collision on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. But once again, I'm Eddie. That's Britt. That's Brandon. We are Nerd Collision, and we'll see you guys here next time. Bye, everyone.
Give us remember the time if we don't jump that far.